Hey guys, I just thought I'd make a little video to show you how easy some homemade crafts can be for Christmas. I have picked out a few things that I found on Pinterest. Pinterest is the new craze, and of course I have fallen in it as well. And I found some crafts that I would like to do for this holiday season, and so I thought I'd make a little video to show people how easy it is to make these crafts. I have some wine corks. You could see them all different sizes. They have different things going on, like the centers of them, things like that. And then went to Hobby Lobby and bought these letters. This one is a K because my mom's first name is Kathy, and this one is a T because my dad's name is Tim. And these cost about $1.99 a letter. They're not that big. They're just nice little letters. They're probably, I would say, 6 inches tall. And so all I'm going to do is take these corks that are falling all over my lap and a handy dandy glue gun. Low heat mini glue gun. It's like $5 to get a glue gun. I've had one for a couple years and this is it. So just glue the corks to the letters and it makes a really cool cork letter thing. Yeah. Alright, well I just wanted to show that I finished the K for my mom. Don't know if you can see all of that. I went to the dollar store and got candle holders, 2 this size and 2 larger sizes. And these are just $1 a piece, so $4 total, as you can see the different sizes. And then all you need is rubber bands, so a bag of rubber bands, and then frosted spray paint. And the frosted spray paint costs about $3.50 at Lowe's, or of course you could probably get it at Home Depot as well. So my total project here is about $7.50. Alright, so here's what the cylinders look like once they're wrapped in rubber bands. And now all that you have to do is take your frosted spray paint and spray these cylinders. So I put the cylinders over here on the table to try to give you an illusion of what they may look like if you had candles in them. So you just go to Michael's, Hobby Lobby, wherever you want to go, and buy these little placards, these wood boards that are they got nice shapes on the sides and things like that, and then start painting them. Once you're done painting them, whatever color you want to paint them, then you can decoupage a picture onto it, and it turns into a really nice picture frame, and it has the color as the background. Again, just like with the corks that I did, bought some letters, a Z because my sister's name is Zoe, an N because my brother-in-law's name is Nick, and an A because their daughter, her name is Aubrey. Like that, what I will actually be doing is cutting this sheet music, rolling it into rolls, and then of course using that sheet music rolled up and hot glued to the letters. Alright, so I'm done with the first letter. I started off with the Z, and this is completely done. Still have the N and the A to do. And making candle holders again. I have 4 candle holders here. These are all square. 4 of them from the dollar store, so the total project is only $4. Of course, I have a glue gun and glue sticks. And then the other one, if I can grab it here, is sticks. Go out in your backyard, get sticks. I have a bunch of them here, all different sizes. I just went out in my backyard and picked up some sticks. Alright, so I wanted to show you the finished product of the very first candle holder here, made with sticks. So if you go to Lowe's or Home Depot, I personally went to Lowe's, and you buy ceramic tiles. As you see, they're just like tiles that you would do in your bathroom or your kitchen. They are found in the kitchen department in Lowe's. These tiles are 4x4 and they're 16 cents each. So I bought a bunch of tiles. I spent about $4 and bought a bunch of tiles. And then also, I just went to the dollar store and bought tissue paper. So I just bought white tissue paper. I mean, you can even get good Scotch tape for $1. I mean, that's fine. Just tape the tissue paper to the paper, and then find the picture that you like and print it off. So as you see here, I don't know if you can tell, but the tissue paper has been taped to the blank paper, and then all I did was print the pictures onto the tissue. I actually took these pictures of my niece Aubrey to put the tissue paper onto the coaster by Podging it, okay? And of course the white of the tissue paper should fade away when you start to put the Mod Podge, which is another word for glue, when you glue that onto the tile. 4x4, but what I'm actually going to do is take some old sheet music and first glue that on and then glue the picture on top of the old sheet music. That way it has a backing to it as well. If that makes sense to anybody, I'll show you when it's done and it will make a lot more sense. At Lowe's is just regular gloss, clear gloss spray paint, and this is what you're going to spray on top of the coasters once you're finished, so that way when you lay your glass on top of the coaster, it's not going to put a circle on your picture. So you put the gloss spray paint to add that gloss there, and also adds the clear coat protection. As I said, I was going to do the sheet music in the background, and so I've laid down the sheet music first and then put the photo on top. The photo I, of course, printed on the tissue paper, so since it is transparent, you could see a little bit of the sheet music peeking through onto the photo itself. So yeah, you can see we got the clear coat here. And all I have to do now, which is the next step, is putting felt on the back of the coasters so that when you do have them on the table, they're not going to scooch around, scratch your table or anything like that, since this is a hard ceramic tile on the back. So what you do is you go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I personally like going to Michael's because it's closer. And you buy a nice sheet. I don't know the dimensions of it. Let's see. This is a 30 cents 29 cents, add a little tax, probably came out to like 32 cents or something like that. 32 cents for just 9x12 felt, and you can get 6 coasters out of this. So all you have to do, of course, is cut them to fit the back and hot glue. They do make felt that is adhesive, which is like a peel and stick felt. They're about 99 cents for the felt. You can get that, but I preferred to get the ones that were like the 30-cent ones. That way I could buy multiple of them for the same price that I would have bought the self-adhesive ones. And all that I have to do with these basic ones, of course, use my glue gun and glue it on there. Alright, so I'm done with all of my crafts, so I thought I might as well do a little wrap-up video to show you all the great things that we're doing for Christmas. First thing I made were the wine cork letters. Let me grab them here. So this craft only cost actually $3.98, so that of course was $1.99 each for the letters, and then I got the wine corks for free, so that totals out to $3.98. And so Kathy for my mom, Tim for my dad. Next craft, remember, was the frosted spray paint candle holders. So I had 2 candle holders that were tall and 2 that were short, and a box of rubber bands, so that came out to a total of $8.50. $1 each for the candle holders, $3.50 for the spray paint, and then another $1 for the bag of rubber bands. So $8.50. Put these down here. Next we had the plaque pictures. Those of course ranged in size from 99 cents, which this one was 99 cents. This one was $1.29. And this one was $1.99. I took all of the photos of my niece that are mounted on all of these plaques and of course painted them and then hot glued ribbon to the back of them so that you'd be able to hang them. And that only cost me, I have a little cheat sheet when I wrote down all my costs here, it only cost me a total of $4.27 to do this whole project for 3 different pictures. Next thing that we did was our sheet music letters. Of course, I went and got an N for Nick, my brother-in-law, A for Aubrey, that cute little baby you just saw in those pictures, that's Miss Aubrey. So an A for Aubrey, and then a Z for Zoe, which is my sister. So those, of course, are $1.99 each letter for a total of $5.97. The next thing I did was the stick candle holders for my sister. Only $4 total in cost because all I had to do was go buy the candle holders and then go out to my backyard and get the sticks. So that didn't cost me anything. And here's what these candle holders look like now that they're finished. Here's 2 of them. And here's 2 more. So I like how the sticks, of course, some might stick out different ways, add different height and depth to the candle holders themselves, and I've spaced them out enough that they're not going to catch on fire or anything, so hopefully that won't be an issue. Next thing that we did, of course, was the photo coasters, and we did a total of 3 sets of coasters. Here's set number 1. Again, these are photos of my niece Aubrey. I've already wrapped the 2 here, which are the second set of coasters. And so this total cost was $4.56 for the coasters total. To make all 12 coasters, $4.56. Because the coasters, of course, were 16 cents each, which is 12. So that's $1.92 just for 12 coasters. And then a pack of tissue paper, which was $1. And then we also had the ribbon, just to tie. The ribbon for the photo plaques, the ribbon for the coasters, and I think I'm using ribbon on to tie, of course, some bows on some presents. $1 for the ribbon. So that whole total cost was $4.56 for the coasters. And then the next thing, I don't actually have the video of the tutorial that I did. I don't know why I didn't think to do it. But basically the same thing with candle holders and taking rubber bands and spray painting them red. So of course these candle holders, again, $1 from the dollar store. Spray paint was actually 87 cents for the can. It was very, very cheap spray paint from Walmart. And so I didn't really care about getting the high quality spray paint because the spray paint doesn't matter if it scratches off or anything. That's okay with me. So a total cost of $2.87, dollar each, and then 87 cents. Last thing is a great thing that I did. Also did not have a photo or even a video of when I was making it. It's my very first Pinterest craft that I did that I love. And this is going to go to little baby Aubrey. And it is a crayon canvas. It's only $3.50 for 16 by 20 canvas at Michael's. A lot of times they are on sale, and I happened to get the big canvas when it was on sale. And then another $3 for a pack of crayons. I think I got 120 pack of crayons, and so it was only $3 total from Walmart. So a total of $6.50 for this great piece of art. I'm going to give it to my niece Aubrey for Christmas so that when she gets older it can be hung in her bedroom and then she can learn her colors. Basically a quick way to make this, buy the pack of crayons, of course have the canvas, take hot glue and hot glue the crayons to the canvas, and take your regular hair dryer and hair dry the crayons, and they will begin to melt and look beautiful on the canvas. You can make them melt more and more to add more depth as you see it builds up, or you can just hot glue it just a little bit and blow dry it just a little bit, and they will just make very simple. But I think it looks pretty awesome, and that's our total of Christmas presents. Lots of stuff. My grand total that I spent to get all this stuff for all my Christmas is $40.65. So there we go.